Out of the 5 couples who made it to the end of Netflix's Perfect Match, Season 2, Micah, Lussier and Kaz Bishop faced the most obstacles and criticism along the way. Despite coupling up early on, Micah and Kaz's connection was continuously doubted by the other contestants. They were sent on dates to test their relationship, leading to multiple arguments. Despite the challenges, the Love is Blind Season 4 star and Dated and Related cast member worked through their problems until the penultimate episode. Throughout Season 2, Kaz would get to know and occasionally flirt with new contestants added to the villa, which upset Micah. In Episode 9, Kaz kissed Holly Scarphone, Too Hot to Handle, Season 3, during a game. After seeing the intimate moment, Micah confronted Kaz and the two had a heated disagreement. He later matched with Christine Oberner, Too Hot to Handle, Season 5, who repeatedly expressed interest in him. So, a tearful Micah decided to couple up with Izzy Zapata, Love is Blind, Season 5, to mend her broken heart. But the spark between Micah and Kaz wasn't completely gone. The two have an emotional conversation in the finale, out June 21st, and address all of their issues. Learn if they decide to rekindle their relationship in the final episode and read what they tell today. About the challenging time on the show, below. What happened in the Perfect Match Season 2 finale with Micah and Kaz? Although they begin the Season 2 finale in separate couples, it is clear that Micah and Kaz still have feelings for each other. Kaz starts to voice his change of heart after Christine is chosen to go on a date with Nigel Jones. He says he misses Micah and if she doesn't want to get back together then he will leave the villa. Before talking to Kaz, Micah says she is waiting to see if he is honest with Christine about his conflicted feelings and is more respectful about the situation. He later apologizes to Micah but she pushes back. She asks him why he was affectionate with Christine if he knew it would hurt her. He says he can't see himself with anyone else and wants to get back together. They match, but everyone isn't happy about their reunion. Christine confronts Kaz for realizing his feelings for Micah after Nigel showed interest in the Too Hot to Handle star. For their final date, Micah and Kaz spend a day at sea on a catamaran. The two discuss what their relationship will look like in the real world. He wants to move on from their spat, but Micah says that his interest in other women throughout the experience makes it difficult for her to feel secure in their connection. That time away made me realize how I feel about you, Kaz tells her. The Brit adds that he is looking forward to visiting her in America. She says she wants to teach him the correct way to make a pizza roll. Before everyone votes for the most compatible couple, Kaz and Micah and the other contestants are put in the hot seat. Micah defends her connection and says there isn't a right path to navigate the show. She points out that she and Kaz ended on a strong note. He agrees and argues that the tests they went through made them grow. But Holly and Christine are not convinced. Holly says that Kaz used other women to weaponize his relationship. Christine refers to him as the biggest scammer sitting here today. She continues to criticize him and concludes that Kaz's perfect match has to be the devil because Micah deserves better. Izzy is the sole contestant who voices support for Micah and Kaz. Despite the criticism, Micah says Kaz is her perfect match and he agrees before accidentally implying that he loves her. After the winner is announced, the Love is Blind star tells the cameras she is looking forward to getting away from the drama and all the women trying to take her man. What did Micah and Kaz tell Today.com about their connection? The show does not provide an update about Kaz and Micah's current relationship status. But the two did open up to Today.com about facing challenges in the house in separate interviews. Kaz theorizes that the other contestants questioned their relationship because his more intimate conversations with Micah happened in their private room in the villa. As soon as those bedroom doors closed, we was getting to know each other a bit more personally, he shares. We had our own banter and a lot of times they didn't really get to see that. He adds that he felt compelled to defend their situation to other contestants. Micah tells Today.com that she thinks the other contestants recognized they were a strong couple and that is partly why they were targeted in the villa. But I think, for the most part, it was probably questioning our relationship, she says. In regards to Kaz being chosen to go on dates with other women, I mean, we were together the longest out of everyone in the house. So there's probably the aspect of like, oh, there is a longevity there. But, at the same time, I think a lot of people didn't really understand our relationship. She echoes Kaz's argument that the rest of the cast judged their connection mostly on their arguments and not their private relationship. I think they just kind of didn't understand that there was something of substance there and they wanted to test it, Micah says. She adds, and then Kaz was just like quite easily the weak link when it came to, like, flirting with everyone and their mom and the granny. Kaz also mentions their repeated spats and acknowledges that he also doubted his relationship at times after being tested. He reveals there were rumors circulating in the house about their connection. Everyone was talking. And some people might have gotten the wrong end of the stick, and that then led to, me hearing about it, and then having to confront Micah, which then led to different arguments, he explains. It kind of all then looks like we don't get on. He continues, but generally we did a lot of the time, just 5%, 10, maybe 20% of the time we didn't. Are Micah and Kaz still together? Prior to the finale, Micah shared a few clues on Instagram that might hint at her current relationship status. She uploaded multiple photos with Kaz from their time on the show. However, he is not tagged in any of the photos. Kaz has only posted one picture from Perfect Match that shows Micah. In the caption, he wrote, "This experiment is not for the faint of heart."